This time, on Highway Thru Hell,
Be quite the pull.
Jamie and his Rotator
Give her.
between a rock wall
Go ahead, slowly.
and a tight space.
Wow.
Things heat up
Look at smoke now.
on a precarious haul.
That's pretty
And a sunk excavator
Holy crap.
leaves Team Reliable
Come on.
dangling.
Whoa.
A lot of snow out there.
Late winter
You be careful.
in eastern British Columbia.
Wow, Highway 1.
The Trans-Canada Highway
Pretty slick, couple corners here and there.
snakes through the doorstep of the Rockies.
Well, there's some steep drop-offs here, winding curves. You gotta be very careful on this road. Take it easy, pay attention.
East of Revelstoke, BC.
Play safe, keep the shiny side up, bud.
A red one-ton is on the move
I'm on my own today.
with Jamie Davis's youngest operator, 20-year-old AJ Case.
I've done a few recoveries with this truck.
AJ, he's a guy I can trust, and he's quickly becoming my right-hand guy.
I still got a lot to learn.
I really want to do a good job, not just for Jamie, but for myself as well.
Crazy.
Just ahead,
Holy,
an unexpected discovery.
oh my gosh.
Good lordy.
Gee,
It's kind of stressful to be first on scene.
There's a semi-truck jackknifed in the eastbound lane.
AJ reports the crash to authorities.
That corner can throw him, guys.
But for now,
You need to go.
it's up to him to manage the scene.
We're on a blind corner, and it's just not a good place to be.
No. You're on a blind corner.
It's just a really dangerous spot.
You have semis coming at 100 kilometers an hour. You're gonna cause another accident.
Watch it around the corner.
A jackknifed semi
You're on a corner. You need to go.
sits in a dangerous spot.
People shouldn't be on the road.
Moments earlier, the semi lost control on the turn and barreled into the other side of the highway. AJ
Okay?
secures the scene,
It's a fully loaded tractor trailer.
but the one-ton he arrived in is outgunned.
We need something a lot bigger.
I'm gonna run back and grab the heavy.
Can't see coming around that blind corner. Yeah, it's a bad spot.
"75 kilometers west.
You get going too fast, so that's what happened.
There's another wreck on the highway. A 40-ton Rotator heads to the crash,
This could be a real challenge.
driven by Jamie Davis.
We're pulling up on the job site now.
Today, a local tow company
This is their customer, so I'm just kind of helping out with the spare truck.
needs his LA Rotator.
This trailer's fully loaded. It's in a bad corner.
I want to try to get it out without unloading it right on the side of the road.
The Rotator is the key to bringing the trailer out loaded. I'll go see what's happening here.
He's in there pretty bad.
Wow.
right against the bank.
Jamie
Go on, man.
meets the local crew.
I want to go look on the other side.
First thing on my mind is what's on the other side between the rocks and the trailer. Maybe the wall is already damaged or it won't hold up.
Look at that.
Damage is limited, but 20,000 pounds of mixed goods
The load's probably shifted against the sidewall.
threaten to break through the fragile wall.
Is there nowhere to get a strap anywhere, you think?
It's pretty much intact, and we got to keep it that way.
Well, I'll swing this around now.
He'll use the rotating boom
Here comes the fire truck.
to keep the highway moving.
A rotator really is great for keeping this traffic going.
Fire or ambulance need to get by. Having the lane open is really an important thing. Rotators are able to stay confined in one lane and keep traffic going.
Ready?
Nailed it.
With lines hooked to straps, the LA Rotator will lift the trailer off the rocks. Then with the other wrecker hooked to the tractor, they'll pull the semi onto the road in unison.
A little more. Okay. Hopefully that works out.
With a heavy load against the wall,
I don't know if it's gonna work, but
lifting the fragile trailer
we might get lucky.
is risky.
Be quite the pull-out, I'll tell you.
Go now?
The load is resting on the wall.
There's Sandy's trailer on that roll over there.
If you pull too hard, it could crack the sidewall.
Just watch him.
Man, oh man.
What's going on? Oh, there's accident recovery.
On Highway 1,
Man, oh man.
Jamie's using his LA Rotator to lift a loaded trailer.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to pull any more against it.
Off a rock wall.
You don't want to get greedy.
That'll work.
You want to keep it away from the wall and support it.
Slow and steady, man. We're in a single lane right now.
Hopefully get this out before dark.
The other tow company
They're gonna get hooked up to the front end.
adds their record. And the 90,000-pound pull
Are you ready?
begins.
Give her. Go ahead, slowly.
The back end of it wants to fall over. We're going to have to work together in unison to pull this off.
Really good. Nice, nice. Almost there.
Once the tractor reaches the road, it can drive itself out.
Other than the original damage from him hitting the rocks, the trailer has no other damage.
Everything's intact, and customers saving money.
So now my lines are freewheeled, and he's going far out.
With the rotator, we've had no hiccups, and the unit's out of the ditch.
Yeah, I'm good if you guys are good.
The highway's going to be open quicker. Everybody wins.
With the wreck on its way,
Rotators really do the job.
Jamie's work is done.
That's the beauty in a rotator. Really the best tool for this job.
Both lanes wide open. That's good news. Thank you. What's that?
An hour east,
Look at that, eh?
a 40-ton blue beast hits Highway 1.
That's a big one.
This thing's a bit of a handful to drive.
With AJ in the hot seat.
is my first run with this truck doing a big recovery like this.
This truck is twice the size of the truck that I normally drive. It's a bit of a learning curve.
He's heading back to the accident scene on the blind corner.
I don't want to be there too long. It's a bad spot, and the likelihood of being hit on the road. Brianna wouldn't be too happy with me. Now winch in.
AJ has been working for Jamie for 2 years.
This one?
Yeah. Okay,
In?
no, it's the other one.
Yeah, I knew that.
Recently, it's brought him together with Jamie's 18-year-old daughter, Brianna.
That's where it led to.
Keep going.
Brianna and I are now in a relationship.
Keep going.
We have our tight-knit little business, and AJ's becoming family, really.
I'm really happy with the way you did that.
Now, with Brianna in the back of his mind, AJ returns to the jackknifed semi. 2 hours ago, the semi lost the corner and jackknifed into the other side.
Hey, better come up with a plan.
There's a lot of pressure on me here. It's Jamie's truck and his name on the door.
Hey, AJ!
Also on scene, operator Rob Wall.
If you get in here, you're off the road. You can pull it that much anyways.
We gotta hustle to get the job done as quick as possible. Especially on a blind corner.
Hook him up.
First,
Okay, hurry up. Let's go.
AJ must make room
Hot lots, AJ!
to straighten the jackknife.
Okay, pulling. Come on, let's go.
It's his first heavy recovery
I'm still a greenhorn when it comes to these big trucks.
without the boss.
This is the heaviest wrecker I've operated. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I don't really have a coach this time.
I think he's pretty heavy.
Come on.
Yeah, it's coming.
That's good.
AJ
It was tough at first, but it's feeling pretty good.
gets the tractor trailer straightened out.
AJ's coming a long ways with recoveries.
We aren't home yet.
I don't like highways at night. They're sketchy. My goal is just quick as I can. Get set up and go.
Yeah, we're good.
Right on.
Before heading back,
I'm gonna give Jamie a call.
AJ checks in.
Hello?
Hey, James. How'd you like doing the first wreck?
Yeah, it was awesome.
AJ, he reminds me of myself at his age.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Jamie's been in this business for well over 40 years. And for someone as green as me, it feels pretty good.
Really good job. Bye.
Bye-bye.
AJ is moving and advancing quickly in this business. And I'm very amazed by him.
How's it looking over there?
It's clear sailing. The water coming down everywhere, isn't it?
650 kilometers southwest.
Nope.
In Mission, BC.
You went in there and lost it.
En route is a 35-ton wrecker with fresh, reliable towing decals.
This thing is literally brand new.
Driven by Ty Kennedy.
It's the cat's meow.
Yeah, this truck's awesome.
I've taken it out on its first ever recovery. I don't want to scratch it.
Earlier this winter,
It's the nicest truck I've ever driven.
Ty completed a cross-country journey from Toronto to bring the new wrecker home.
Pretty excited to have her on the road.
Look at how fresh it is.
Love it.
Joining the new wrecker today,
Good spot.
the Mission Towing 50-ton and operator Andy Cullum.
Another rainy day in Mission. Love it.
But the scene awaiting them
Holy crap.
is worse than they expected.
He sent a few pictures in, but
It got deeper.
with all this rain we're having, water's coming up. I don't think it's going to run anymore either, all those electronics with the water on it.
Yeah, it has to come out dead weight.
The excavator being dead in the water means more resistance for us. Can't run to move the tracks or the bucket or anything.
Then a local resident
Oh, there's a beaver right there.
reminds them
The beef isn't happy with us.
that this is also wildlife habitat.
Just wondering what's happening with his home.
I feel bad for the animals. Hopefully we can get out of here soon.
On the muddy stream crossing,
I wonder if we can back onto here.
Yeah.
Andy and Ty
It's so soft over here.
have little confidence.
This is like soup.
In the road, the excavator fell off.
We're not crossing that.
We don't want to risk our trucks being damaged or getting stuck.
You want to go at an angle right there?
Yeah.
The alternative
There you go.
is to pull the excavator towards the main road.
So fancy.
I know.
First wreck, Ty bends the boom on the brand new truck.
Yeah.
With lines from the 50-ton to the tracks and lines from the new 35-ton to the bucket. They'll pull the tracks in line with the wrecker, then winch the entire excavator out.
That's good there.
Okay. I'm nervous. We're gonna see what happens.
Let's give it a try.
Both wreckers begin pulling 46,000 pounds of dead weight.
There we go. It's coming.
It's working, it's working.
But then,
Hey, my front end's 2 feet in the air.
Come on.
It's still pretty wet.
in the Fraser Valley,
Hey,
Team Reliable
my front end's 2 feet in the air.
is fighting an excavator stuck dead in its tracks.
We gotta get it to pivot without the machine running.
Come on.
If this doesn't work, I have no idea.
What's fighting us?
Woo!
That scared me. Ah, there we go. Now it's coming.
The tracks finally come over.
Whoa! It starts to lean over pretty good. We don't want this to tip over in the water and dump oil everywhere.
The two wreckers
You pull, I pull.
must perform a delicate dance.
It's a coordinated effort by both operators. We'll try and get this done.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
The excavator
Hey, we did it.
is back on solid ground. With a new 35-ton,
I love new equipment.
none the worse for wear.
I'm happy. This recovery couldn't have gone any better.
Job done. Job one.
And the locals can go about their day.
It's important to keep the environment clean. And we did that, and we got her done.
Did it again.
You bet. On the next excavator.
Yep.
I don't expect my team to be perfect.
It's so dirty in here.
But I feel, given any challenge, my team could do it.
It's cold out there, eh?
500 kilometers north,
Yeah, definitely.
outside the town of Quesnel. A 50-ton auto wrecker launches down Highway 97
There's a logging truck that burnt last night.
with company owner and operator Rob Barber.
Logging is our main industry. Pretty much everybody in Quesnel survives by a sawmill.
Arriving on scene, Rob discovers the trailers were untouched by the flames. But the tractor is unrecognizable.
That truck is destroyed.
It burnt a lot more than we thought. Burnt trucks are hard to deal with.
Yeah, holy crap.
Despite the blaze,
It melted them tanks right off.
the load of logs was saved.
A farmer with a tractor dumped snow on top of the truck. The wood didn't get burnt very badly, and they'll salvage the load.
Also on scene,
What a mess, eh?
Rob's brother-in-law, Gerard Langlois.
Gerard's my go-to guy for helping me do cleanups.
That metal's been heated. It's deformed it.
After something's burnt that hot, it's hard to find solid metal to safely pick it up.
I think that'll be okay.
But
Look at smoke melt.
after hooking up for the tow,
Tire's burning.
fresh air fuels the fire.
Look out.
That's burning pretty good, huh?
Sometimes the tires will start on fire again.
That rubber just doesn't want to give up, eh? We need more snow.
We gotta try to get it out before we can move it down the road.
Rob
I think that'll be okay.
smothers the fire.
Still working on clearing up that wreck.
But then
Oh.
he spots a new problem.
Oh, wow. Transmission fell out of it.
The entire transmission has dropped to the ground.
It's one more problem to deal with.
Oh. Hate burnt vehicles.
Let's go. Getting colder.
40 minutes south of Quesnel,
Transmission.
Rob
That's a problem. Oh, it's right completely off the engine.
and Gerard have an 800-pound problem to solve.
I've never had a fire melt the bow housing and have the transmission fall out of a truck.
And with the wreck still smoking,
Well, do you want to pull it out?
No.
The transmission is in a tough spot.
That don't seem like the safest place in the world to be. We have to somehow lift it so it can come with the truck.
Can we hook a chain under and hook it on the frame?
I might be able to.
With a well-placed throw,
Okay, pull it toward you.
they keep their hands out of the embers
There we go. Try that.
and secure the transmission to the wreck.
You got her. Oh yeah, it's right off the ground.
It'll hopefully hold it all together.
See if I can make it up there now.
We gotta transport it down the road so we can offload it.
I probably won't get out of first or second gear.
But the next pullout is 2 kilometers away.
We don't want to go very fast with it.
Rob starts crawling the wreck down the highway.
Make some room, you got a tow truck coming up.
I'm hoping the transmission doesn't fall on the ground. And the truck doesn't fall apart.
That's pretty gnarly. Big truck, big code. Heavy load here.
After 15 minutes of a tenuous tow,
Okay.
Rob makes it safely into a pullout.
Now we'll just get it unloaded. We can get a picker to come in and pull the wood off of it and reload another truck.
A specialized picker truck arrives and begins transferring 3,000 pounds of logs at a time.
Every load of lumber helps our community survive.
With the logs on their way, there's one last challenge.
Yeehaw!
That will be handled by Gerard's son, Kyle Langlois.
We're gonna have a little bit of work ahead of us here.
Holy!
We're gonna load the burnt logging truck onto the deck truck. It'll be a safer, cleaner way to go down the road.
We might be able to lay this over.
Yeah.
As dusk falls, Kyle makes the wreck
Oh yeah, she broke.
regulation height.
That should be good. Kyle has learned lots. He'll take over more and more, and I can slow down a lot more.
There you go.
I want to keep going with the business. That would be my biggest goal.
It's on there. That's good.
It's a family business.
Back to the yard.
I want to see it continue and grow and see where it goes after I go.
Sun shining.
600 kilometers south,
How does that get up in the trees?
in the Fraser Valley, a stolen vehicle has been abandoned. Today,
Some fun country roads.
Aggressive Towing's Chris Mervin isn't in his record.
It's not quite like my Rotator.
He's riding shotgun on a flatbed, carrying Aggressive's 23-ton excavator.
Not often you just get to go tool around with an excavator.
It's quite muddy and gross. Then they're a little worried about sending in a wrecker.
At the end of the road waits a reliable towing wrecker.
Lutz is here on scene. He's going to be letting us know where we're looking for this thing.
I'm Merv.
Aggressive towing is one of the best in the business.
Let's see if we can make magic happen.
Merv fires up the excavator and heads into the boggy field.
Being versatile and being able to operate anything is key in the towing industry.
His first test
Give me tons of fun.
will be crossing a barely frozen pond.
Like a bowl of jello. We could end up with the, big excavator stuck.
But Merv
One victory.
makes it across and reaches his target.
Oh, yeah.
A cube van, stripped and abandoned.
Looks like they just drove it down, stole everything out of it and off of it.
Yeah. The tires have been stolen. It's in pretty rough condition.
There's no pretty way about it. We're just gonna drag it.
Without wheels, it is more resistance for us.
Merv changed the truck to the excavator bucket.
And we'll see what happens here.
And sets out for the 200-meter journey in reverse.
It's not going to be a smooth ride for this thing coming out. But it is going to get bounced around and beat up a little bit.
His first major obstacle is the pond.
Oh, yeah.
The extra resistance it's putting up. Let's hope we don't have to call Team Green to pull me out.
Beauty.
Merv makes it through.
Almost there. Oh.
But on the final hill, the wreck gets mired down.
Not the greatest trail.
Due to the trainer out here, we're in for a pretty good wrestling match.
Come on.
In the valley, Merv is using a 23-ton excavator to wrestle a bogged-down stolen truck.
We're gonna drag her out.
It's no easy feat.
Oh. Come on.
Luckily, I brought a big enough excavator. We can pretty much move that thing like a ragdoll.
There we go.
For jobs like this, you definitely got to bring the right equipment.
The tracks hit hard pavement,
Almost there, buddy. Almost there.
and Merv gets the wreck across the finish line.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And it was just an eyesore out in the wilderness. Getting it out of there definitely makes me happy.
Reliable towing will take it from here.
I'm proud that the teams work together to get the job done.
Hey, buddy. Alrighty. Thanks, Merv.
Merv loads up, and Team Aggressive hit the road.
It was crazy for Rex this year. A whole bunch of different stuff. Makes things interesting for us.
Good job there, guys. It's a nice day for a drive.
On the weekend, at the Cloverdale Fairgrounds, it's a special day for the trucking community.
Here I am enjoying these really awesome looking old school trucks.
Today is the 100th anniversary of the Hayes truck. There's some beautiful trucks here.
Also on site, an old school wrecker, and recovery legend Ken DeParent.
Keep your fingers off those switches, Carrie.
His old Hayes is beautiful.
The Hayes trucks have been in British Columbia's history for a long time. This Hayes wrecker ended up coming to the Mission towing fleet in around the mid-70s.
Yesterday, from its home in the Mission tow yard, Ken and James Luke.
Am I good where I'm at?
He's like perfectly in line.
Hauled the classic wrecker to the show.
You get back here next time.
It happens.
Don't let me make you nervous now.
I'm watching him shift his gears here.
Nice.
You jinxed me, Ken.
Missing the odd one. I think he's getting used to the truck he's driving.
After today, I'm retiring.
Today, it's the only wrecker on display.
There's gonna be a lot of eyes on this truck.
It's in really good shape.
Yeah, well, they're solid steel. You know, everything's
Yeah.
solid with it.
Don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't. No. Gotta go look at some trucks.
This is the most Hayes trucks I've seen at one show in my life.
This is a bus truck.
Yeah.
It's got its battle scars, but like you and I, we get older, we have battle scars too.
Yes. I see something that I'm gonna go check out.
Never ever seen one in my lifetime.
And I didn't even know they made Hayes buses.
That's it, you're in.
Locked, I'm in. Wow, that is amazing.
This would be pretty cool to be driving years and years ago.
For Ken, it's a seat he's become familiar with.
Kids are really great.
These days,
Hi, girls. Good morning.
I've moved away from towing.
Good morning. Morning.
Ken spends his time driving local kids to school.
Ready to go?
I put a lot of hours in on a bus. I really quite enjoy it.
Alrighty.
Gives you a reason to get up in the morning. It's a new chapter in my life.
And there's something else that's changed in Ken's life.
I have some very sad news. My dad has passed away. All my life, him and I worked together. It hurts. It's a big loss.
In the town of Mission, a day of honor
Get a roll.
and appreciation gets underway.
As a celebration life, the towing community, they all put their trucks in a parade for remembrance of the person that's passed.
Grandma Wally.
Turnout today is to celebrate my dad's life.
We're doing a cruise through town in memory of a great tow operator. It's an honor to be part of this.
Minutes away, Ken
The trucks look good, don't they?
gets his first look at the procession of chrome.
They look pretty cool.
Feeling pretty special.
My dad was very picky how his fleet looked. All the trucks here today are washed and waxed and polished. I think my dad would really be happy, but he wouldn't show it. The towing community, he was very big in it.
Look at this.
If you're in the towing business, you know, he liked you.
And so we put it in a frame and brought it up to you.
Well, that's really nice. Thank you very much.
I'm on my quest to buy old homes.
This is the old truck we used to drive. It wasn't about the money all the time. It was about his satisfaction in business and how he helped people.
He affected a lot of people's lives. It's good to see everybody come out and show remembrance for Grandpa.
Oh, well, this is amazing.
It is. The symbolism of mission towing is hard work, and Wally was that.
When I was about 19 years old, I drove for him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's definitely been missed in the towing community.
He was a very well-spoken, kind man. If you needed help, he was there for you.
Tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Be careful, and I don't want it wrecked. That's my pride and joy.
He was really devoted to his company. That was a very big love of his.
Downtown Saturday night.
And sometimes I think he maybe liked that more than us, but I don't know.
Wow, it's nice to drive this again. Just like old times, Dad. What do you think?
Yeah?
Huh?
Memories are really good. That makes me feel proud. He was my father. It was a lot of fun working with you all these years, too.
Yeah.
Good and bad times.
And I'll never forget a handshake from him. It tells you a lot about a person.
He had a lot of fight. You know, he's very proud of his family, and he's very proud of his tow trucks.
And I really want to thank everybody. Like, wow, this is really exciting. It's amazing, it really is.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a heavyweight showdown.
This is a heavy friggin' machine.
Turns family affair.
I'm sure I told him to stay home.
Oh, I hate ice.
A back road job.
Deep breath.
Slips towards disaster.
Second accident was Jamie Davis.
And the unthinkable.
Just a bad day for me.
Leaves Jamie broken.
That's terrible.
This time, on Highway Thru Hell.
Yeah, keep holding it.
A tricky tug of war. For Team Reliable.
Enemy truck hit head on.
A life on the line.
Pin victim.
In the canyon.
Big accident. Getting colder.
And twisted carnage.
Every piece is in a different direction.
Tests a crew.
Oh.
To the north.
Watch yourself. Anybody tell me what the canyon's like?
9 p.m. in British Columbia's Fraser Canyon.
Hey, Rose, this is the accident at Boston Bar. It's a head-on collision. Possibly pin victim.
Dispatched from the town of Hope.
Search and rescues are heading out there right now.
A technical rescue team.
When search and rescue gets called out, they're fighting time from the minute they leave the station.
Everybody stay away from Highway 1. Big accident.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
Specialists in victim extraction.
How's it going, Captain?
Renee Coghill is senior crew member.
Okay, so the cab's up under here.
When I hear a call that's a semi versus semi, you think it's gonna be pretty bad.
1 patient and 10.
Okay.
But until you see it, you don't really know what you're coming up to.
A driver's life is at stake.
He's stuck. It's really tight.
The guy is still inside there.
Can you move your leg? I can't move anything.
On the Canyon Highway,
Bottom bar is closed.
a trapped trucker
He's very solidly stuck.
has first responders
All right, light him up in there, deep down that hole.
fighting to save a life.
So I think the biggest thing on search and rescue's mind is to get the patient out, get them to the hospital.
We need to widen this out, you know?
Time is of the essence here.
GSMB truck hit head on.
Need extrication equipment?
For years,
Okay, I'm trying to get you.
Hope Search and Rescue have dealt with crashes in the mountains.
It's a really dedicated group of community volunteers. We've been to lots of jobs with them.
We're halfway up the hill.
See what we can do.
But tonight,
Is that opening it?
That's lifting it.
Okay, awesome.
senior crew member Renee
Get us some notes for the spreader.
That's Max?
sees this is the most complex extraction she's ever faced.
His feet are stuck in this metal crevice. I'm not even sure what part of the truck it was.
His left foot is pinned through the frame and the gas pedal. The right foot is stuck under the left foot. It's totally pinned.
This is gonna be the hardest that I've been a part of.
Okay.
Anyone tell me what Merritt looks like?
2 hours east,
There is a truck in the ditch. How the heck did you do that?
We're just gonna try to get out there as soon as possible.
Supervisor Dylan Greenwood has been dispatched for reliable towing.
We're heading out to a rollover accident just about 10 kilometers south of town.
Minutes behind, in 30-ton black sheep,
Woohoo!
is a face
The whole truck's a bit special.
new to the iconic wrecker.
Being in Black Sheep today is going to be challenging. There's a lot to learn.
Operator Stephanie Schenkel.
Stephanie's our first female heavy driver. She's already proven she's knowledgeable, eager to learn.
Thinking.
Arriving on scene,
It's pretty rough shape.
Dylan sees This is no ordinary wreck.
It's not every day that we would see a truck rolled in this position.
Look at the wall. He must have rolled over on this side and then went over to the other side.
The transport lost control, hammered a rock wall, then slammed over, topside, facing the road.
Usually when a truck rolls over off the side of the highway, it carries over to the momentum side.
That must have hurt.
I believe the driver's been taken to the hospital and is in decent condition.
Say we're gonna have to probably pull it up the ditch edge.
The extraordinary situation makes the recovery more challenging.
Usually you're dealing with the bottom of the truck. Lots of things to hook up to.
So we rigged to the bottom of the fifth wheel plate to the frame here.
When it comes to the other way around, it's a lot more complicated.
With a 50-ton heavy and black sheep,
we're gonna pick it up and roll the trailer away from the ditch.
The rear, go to the tailboard. We'll rig a strap on here.
A 1-ton hooks on to the front end.
Tractor's gonna come with it.
Tonight,
You wanna run it?
Sure.
Steph will be on black sheep.
There's your high line, there's your low line.
For the first time.
I'm gonna hang out on Stephanie's side of things, give her a little bit of time and some teaching.
Come on, pitter patter.
Last winter,
Pull that cable out, Steph.
Okay.
Steph
Oh, for goodness sake.
worked a deck truck.
That was nice.
Now,
There you go, keep coming.
she's stepping up.
Okay, front one in.
You're good on the front winch right now, just go on the back winch.
Operating Black Sheep is very different than any truck I have ever run.
Here we're coming.
Okay.
The only way to learn is start pulling levers. Yeah, keep holding it.
Communication is one of the top things you have to worry about on a job like this.
Yeah, keep her coming. Keep coming out on your side.
Having one truck so far away from the other, you could pull a truck over, or you could break something.
Keep her coming.
Near Merritt. A tricky maneuver.
Keep her coming.
It's not just a simple roll. It's a reverse roll.
Is suddenly sidelined.
Got a little excited with that hook point.
One of the rig points that was chosen was not strong enough for the pull.
Team Reliable needs to rethink.
We're gonna have to find a different place.
Yeah, you're like right there. It's like that itch you just can't reach.
There's a head-on 2 semis just outside of Boston Bar.
To the west, a trucker buried in crushed metal
It's okay.
has hope search and rescue.
See that metal bar right there?
Yep, that black one, yep.
That's what shows you. Yes, is red.
On a mission to save a life.
When you go on these calls, your adrenaline's going. What do we have to do here?
This one's tricky.
In the crash, the cab of one semi was crushed. making extrication difficult.
Pretty confident I can cover the Sawzall.
That'd be a big win.
Sawzall.
All right, Sawzall.
Plan A
There you go.
is to use a reciprocating saw to free one of the victim's 2 pinned feet.
You're in it.
The operator
Yeah, you're in it.
is cutting blind.
Keep going.
The space is so small that I have to be his eyes.
Almost there, buddy. Keep going.
He's literally a couple of inches away from this gentleman's leg.
Keep going. Almost there. Almost there.
You gotta really think about every move you're making. It could mean life or death.
You're gonna need through in a second. There you go.
The clock's ticking.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good job.
With the debris cleared,
Can you move him up a bit?
the trucker's left foot
There we go. Oh, there we go.
There it goes. We got it. Yes. There you go, buddy.
is finally loose.
It was a huge moment for us. That's a feeling that you can't describe.
But first responders
What about the right one?
3. No, it's not moving.
still have work to do.
His right foot. That's the last piece of this night to get this guy home.
Renee needs a key piece of gear.
It's called a combi tool. It's sort of the all-in-one tool for us when it comes to road rescue.
I'll try it. We'll see. We just need like a 1/4 inch.
I'm gonna max this thing out, and we'll see.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
And can you see his foot?
I can.
Okay. If you see any movement,
We can't stop when it comes to something like this.
Getting some movement.
are we?
Down below you.
I can't see my bottom fork, so you just tell me when to stop here.
You have to always be doing something to get that person out.
I know. I had to take this off. Yeah, I just saw it slide up.
Yeah, that pulls forward a lot.
It's all right, bud. We're almost there. Okay.
Now,
Here, I'll move out of your way there. You can grab his arm.
it's the moment of truth.
This is gonna be where we need to make that pull. This is it.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Good job, buddy. You did it.
Yeah. We got you, man.
After being trapped for hours,
Every single person on the ground in the truck all had a role. Thank you for all your help.
the victim
The guy was like in the worst place of his life, right?
is stable and headed to hospital.
It's just an overall sigh of relief from everybody that, you know, we did it.
Now, all that's left is bent metal.
This wreck, the competition is gonna take care of it.
He's alive, that's all that matters.
I'm happy. People came together, people survived, people helped each other out.
There you guys did well. Proud of my team.
I don't think you could get a more dedicated group. They're just good people. They really are.
That makes me happy.
I get that that truck moved up? Not yet.
150 kilometers east.
Can you go get a fifth wheel puller?
Dylan and the Reliable team
We'll be able to get a strap down there.
have come up with a new tactic.
Behind the axles. It's right in between, if anything.
With this truck in the position it's in, it just makes it a little bit more complicated to roll over.
There we go. Perfect.
Hours ago, the transport flipped toward the road. Now,
That'll be good enough.
they'll take a second shot.
We just want to make sure that we're catching. Yeah. Keep your hand on the boom, boom down.
At a reverse roll.
The plan is to essentially roll it into the ditch. It's definitely more complicated than the average recovery. So now start going down?
Yeah, you're good now.
This time,
Perfect.
the maneuver
Just grab a double hook 5/8 or something.
is flawless.
I'm sort of dealing with the curves as they come.
Just carry the tailboard over and make sure it sits.
Okay.
Hey, when you're ready.
Stand for it.
It helps to be able to use it as a learning experience for someone else as well.
Keep bringing it.
On staff's first recovery operating Black Sheep. There's one more round to go.
Every foot it moves, it gains weight as we're pulling it through the mud.
Oh, careful.
Things here are fighting us.
Yeah. They're right on the edge there.
The final stage
Yeah.
of Reliable's wrestling match
Keep coming.
in a muddy ditch.
When the truck's tensioned up, you can feel that there's a lot of resistance.
Is at a critical point.
They're like right at the edge.
It can get pretty tippy when it comes to the edge when they lean over a little bit. You gotta hold on for the ride. Get up to the top of the hill.
Keep bringing it. There we go. Good enough for me.
Truck's on its wheels and trailer.
Watch out, we're pulling. Hey.
Separate the units and prep them for tow.
The 50-ton tows the mangled tractor. The last push is up to new heavy operator, Steph.
We had a really good night on this job.
There you go. I'll slide the pin in.
Put the little pin in. It was a really great learning experience. Okay.
Make sure it grabs the pin.
Okay. Sounds good.
With every wreck, it's a good opportunity to be able to teach the up-and-coming tow operators. Time to head home.
Thanks for the good job out here. You have a safe drive there.
400 kilometers north.
Hope you got long pants on, because it's freaking cold.
Near the city of Quesnel.
Picking up a wreck that's going to a body shop.
Jamie Davis is a long way from home.
Going into the interior and the north is really in my mind, one of the better trips to go on.
In a local tow yard, Jamie is picking up.
This truck's gonna go down to get repaired, so we have to deliver it.
Cold, eh?
Every time you come up here, it gets colder.
Meeting Jamie is heavy operator Rob Barber.
I grew up in Quesnel. I was born and raised there.
I think we're supposed to get a bunch of snow later in the week. Oh, yeah?
Rob's family owns Otto Towing Company.
That one's straightforward. This is now going to Williams Lake.
Otto has been in business about 44 years. I spent my whole life working.
Last winter, Rob
Pull a little bit?
Yeah.
worked with Jamie on a wreck near Quesnel.
I'm all out!
Try and keep warm.
He's been around, does a great job. And he's just a good guy.
Have a good trip home? Yeah, I will.
Jamie takes off for Hope on Highway 97.
Anybody know how the 97's looking?
British Columbia's main north-south route.
This highway is such a center point to delivering any commodity that people need by truck.
It's a crucial piece of highway, really. There's no alternative route.
That guy looks pretty entangled in the ditch there.
At 2 p.m.,
Wow.
a major crash.
I got a call involving a truck in the ditch. There's no real injuries, so everyone's walking away.
Don't worry, there's a wrecker on his way.
In a 50-ton heavy, Rob rolls to the scene.
I like doing recoveries. I like to pull stuff out of the ditches, solve problems.
But this wreck is something else.
Every piece is in a different direction.
Pretty crazy to me. What's the light heading on? There's an accident.
On Highway 97,
That looks like it would have been a little bit of a ride, eh?
a local tow-up
No serious injuries reported.
is at a mangled crash.
It's kind of a disaster. Looks like a real mess.
Even that lead trailer's bent.
It's just all bent into a Z shape.
That's not much fun.
So I'm in 1:30 today.
With Jamie heading south to Hope.
We don't really have time to do this wreck. It's really in Rob's area. It's his job.
The B train and its 80,000 pounds of lumber.
Pretty much everybody in Quesnel survives by a sawmill.
Every bundle that's kind of half-assed decent, we can save.
Needs to be dealt with.
Oh, I got a crane coming.
Arriving on site,